Hey, 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 it's Jeff and Tootsie. Tuesday night with Tootsie. A few minutes early. Let everybody get in. Of course, I'm still getting mess set up. Hey, Jimmy. Hey, buddy. Saying what's up, Jeff. Hey, Virginia. Hey, Virginia. How you feeling? How you getting along? You any better? I meant to call you today to see how you's doing. Hey, Zeke. Hey, Leslie. Says, hey, we're out and about, but I'm here. That's fine, Leslie. I know school's out, so you're going to be out and about, a little bit more busier than normal, running them kids around. I completely understand. Jimmy says he just got home. Virginia says, I'm fine. That was one day. That was a one-day injury. Well, that's good, Virginia. I didn't know that part, but I knew you had that going on. Hey, David C. Perkins. Hello, Miss Virginia. Hope you're doing well today. DNR Small Engine Repair saying hello there. You're new to me. Hey, DNR. Hey, thanks for coming in. Leslie says, still can't miss a Jeff live. Well, you need to retitle that, retype that chat, Leslie, saying you still can't miss a Fiasco live. I'm not going to be messing with the Zoom tonight. Because I know y'all can see my hood. And I mean, I know I can zoom in, but as long as I zoom back out before I flip the camera, I think that's when it messes it up. Virginia's saying, hey Pam. Saying, hey Jeff and Tootsie. Virginia saying, hey to everybody. Jimmy saying, hey to everybody. Well, a lot of y'all jumped on in here real quick. And I was a few minutes early. Leslie says, well, I do love a Fiasco. You and Gary. I know Gary loves them. Pam saying hey. Leslie saying hey. Leslie sending love. Hey, Ed. Saying hey, Jeff and Tootsie, how's it hanging? I just got done going to Cookout, getting some food. And of course, I got me a milkshake while I was there too. Pam saying beautiful view. Thank you, Pam. Virginia saying hey. Hey, Angie. Saying hey, Jeff, gorgeous view. I appreciate it. It's, you know, they need to sort of get rid of some of this undergrowth right here. You know, where a person can see a little bit better. Now, this place was packed when I first pulled in here. There's a bunch of people here. Matter of fact, there was a crowd taking a picture just right in front of my camera. But I went live just right after they finished up. But yeah, it's always a nice view here. Ed says, hey Virginia, good to see you. Are you feeling okay? And Virginia saying, hey, Leslie says, I miss Cookout. I got a peanut butter banana shake every time we went. And I got a chocolate, Leslie. I got my go-to. And Lord, these people piled in here again. This is a darn hot spot for the overlook. Angie saying hey, and I hope that Virginia feels better. Yeah, I think based off what she said there a minute ago, Angie, I think she's good to go now. And Virginia says, I'm fine, thank you, Angie. Well, that's good that Virginia's back to normal. And I know she made a comment, though, because it's summertime now, which I completely understand because I'm sort of kind of right there with her as far as not being on YouTube as much. You know, because warm weather brings everybody out to do other things. Hey Diane Phoenix says evening Jeff and Tootsie and everyone. And Virginia says you can't keep a mean gal down. Yeah, that's right, Virginia. We got to keep you going. You're our YouTube grandmother. I know all of us, you know, look at you in that way, I guess is how to word it. We're all fond of you, especially with all that cooking you do and making us all hungry. Virginia saying, hey, DNR says, live in Kansas City, Kansas. Oh, cool. Well, I appreciate you coming in on the channel. I'm nothing special, nothing popular. I just do this mess for fun, where I can chat with everybody that comes in to chat, and just to, you know, give y'all something to look at, watch, or however y'all take it. You can't even see the darn, you can barely make out the, let me see if I can get my fat finger, or the tram, or the, it's not the tram, but gondola. I'll get it out in a minute. That gondola's right there. You can see because all the leaves are back on, or it takes you up to Ober. Diane says, hey to Virginia, that's why I keep getting up. And Leslie says, you're so good to us, always wanting us to see different things. Well, that's definitely coming up, Leslie, because I got a little bit to talk about tonight. So some of y'all already know that'll be in here tonight, but I know all of y'all don't know, but you're gonna find out. I don't know if you'll find out all of it tonight, but I am going to tell a little bit tonight as far as what's coming up. Hey Patrick, saying hey. And Diane says, yes, he is. Thank you, Diane. And Diane saying, hey Landa, saying hi, Jeff and Tootsie and everyone. Hey, Candace. And Virginia saying, hey. But we'll ride through Gatlinburg here in a little while. I'm letting everybody get in that wants to come in. And y'all know me. I don't force nobody to watch or beg for anybody to come in or anything like that. I give it a little while, and then whoever's in to watch and chat, then I guess my words are, it is what it is. Because either way, I'll still have fun with it, whether I got 1 or 100. But I don't know that I want 100. That'd be a lot of chatting and reading to keep up with. Let's see, everybody's saying hey right now. Candace says, what a gorgeous spot. Yeah, everybody loves this spot, and I figured I'd come to Gatlinburg and come up here and see this view as far as this evening. And like I say, I got some news to fill everybody in. Nothing bad or nothing like that, just as far as my plans, I guess the YouTube channel news, I guess. Everybody's saying hey to everybody right now. Candace says, we've been in this spot before, right? Oh yeah, this is This is the normal hot spot as far as where everybody stops to get the view of downtown Gatlinburg. There's another one right on down the road. Um, as far as seeing the mountains and the view that we got right now, it's different. You see more Gatlinburg, but I don't know how much of Gatlinburg we can see right now with all the vegetation and all the leaves back on the tree. I might pull in there just to kind of sort of see whenever we go down to Gatlinburg, because it's not going to get dark anytime soon. But it's been a while since I've pulled into that spot to sort of see what it looks like this time of year. I just know this is the one that's got the view of the mountains as far as the best view. Lord, y'all are chatting away right now. Let me make sure I hadn't missed nobody. Everybody's saying hey to each other. Hey Jimbo. Jimbo's cruising, saying hey everyone, nice to finally get back live. No ball fields for a week or two. I can understand that, Jimbo. I'm sure you was ready for a break too. And I appreciate you coming in. I know you've been commenting on my videos. You know, as far as hating not to be in the live show when it's live, but it's like I tell you in the reply or whatever, it's no big deal. I know everybody's got lives and things happen and things going on, and I completely understand, because I'm same way. I mean, sometimes there's things that I got to do or would rather do, and you know, it's just part of life. Let's see, everybody's saying hey right now. Candace says, I think there was an animal or something when we worried about. You're right, that's right, Candace. That darn fox. I was down I'm on the upper end of this parking lot, but it was down to, looking at this view, be down to our right, at that end of this parking lot here. That's where I was sitting whenever that fox came up. Luckily Tootsie didn't spot it, but it was sure as the heck walking around my car and stuff. I got the windows rolled up real quick that night. Hey Fred and Connie, saying hey, I'm here fashionably, not the L word. you fashionably tongue twister appeared. We'll put it that way, Fred. Hey Blaine, have y'all got Blaine, Fred, have y'all been on today? I haven't been on at all today as far as VR. Diane saying hey, Virginia say everybody's saying hey right now. And Diane says laugh out loud, hi Fred and Connie. Everybody's saying hey to everybody right now. Just making sure I hadn't missed anybody that's came in that I hadn't said hey to yet. Fred's tagged everybody all at once. Fred says hello Blaine, good to see you again. So they must have been playing together. Blaine says you as well, long time no see, Fred. Leslie says I don't have a life, it's boring up here. Yeah, you got your kids to keep you occupied, Leslie, but I know what you're meaning. I know you wished you were down here versus up in Ohio. Everybody's saying, Candace says, I knew it, Jeff. Yeah, you got a good memory, Candace. It says, it is still a wonderful life no matter what comes down the parkway. That's right, Dad. I agree to that. Hey, John Esper saying good evening to everybody in chat from Columbus, Ohio. And Virginia says you can come help me pull weeds, Leslie. Oh, look at there. Leslie has gotten the first invite from our YouTube grandmother. Leslie, you're lucky. We've all begged, and there goes the gondola right now. I see it going through the woods. I don't know that y'all can see it, but the gondola's going through the trees right there. But yeah, Leslie, you're lucky now. We've all sit here and begged and begged and begged to go see Virginia and get some of that good home home cooking. Now Leslie's got her an invite. And for the ones that don't know, Virginia knows that I'm just running my mouth and picking. Let's see. Blaine says, I was on bingo for about 2 hours, the mini golf just now, and here. Okay, so y'all played the mini golf together, I bet. You and Fred. Everybody's saying hey right now. Leslie's laughing with Virginia there about helping pull in the weeds. Fred says, was on the PGA of mini golf earlier. And Diane says, ask it, wait a minute. AFK for a few, but listening. Okay, she must be, she's got something to take care of right now, but she's listening right now. Leslie says, what? I didn't hear you. Wait a minute, what, you talking? I said you got the first invite from Virginia to go see her, but she's putting you to work instead of feeding you. Blaine says, I'll come help eat, but not pull weeds there. There you go, Blaine. John says, it's getting down to 45 this morning up here in Ohio. From Sunday, it's going to be 95. There you go. Yeah, it's supposed to get hot here. I mean, it's warm right now. Well, it's only 70 in Gatlinburg right now, or at least up here in the view. But yeah, I know you and Leslie's had the cooler weather. We hadn't had the cooler weather. It's supposed to be a little coolish in the morning from what they're saying, but in the morning's the last one. And I think it's, upper 50s to around 60 or so as far as the low in the morning. But after tomorrow, the heat's on. We're supposed to be in the 90s here. So you know where I'm going to be. I'm going to be in water. Let's see. Leslie says, I'm a lucky duck. Hey, William Smith. Hey, buddy. Says, hello, how you making? Yeah, we're making out pretty good so far, William. Ed's saying, hey to Leslie, you're a lucky duck. And Fred's saying, hey. William's saying, hey. Leslie's saying, hey. Blaine says, I got to run to the dang store. Well, drive. I'll be back. That's fine, Blaine. That's fine. And Virginia's saying, hey. And William's saying, hey. Hey, Blaine, if you happen to still be listening, throw me a comment back when you get in, because I was telling earlier there where I got some stuff I'm going to chat with y'all about as far as upcoming, I don't want to say events, but upcoming adventures, I guess. Put it that way. Everybody's saying hey right now. Jimbo says, Blaine, do they deliver? That way he don't have to go drive to the store. And William says, Blaine, the other option is walk. John says, I can't believe how gas went up from $3.19 just to more green from the oil companies. It hadn't went up here yet, John. And if anything, it's been going down. And I sat there telling somebody yesterday or day before that I was surprised that it was actually dropping, because usually right before the 4th of July, they shoot it up like crazy. But it is election year, though, so... But that kind of surprised me that it's going up in Ohio like it is. And there goes the gondola back down. William says it went down here from 329 to 2. Yeah, you're right, William. That's what I'm saying. John says it's went up in Ohio like 50 cents or 30 cents or something like that. I mean, I hope that don't happen south of the Mason-Dixon line. if you want to call it. But I can't figure out why their gas is going up and all of us down here is going down. David says today, yes, went down to 308. John says it went up from 319 to 359. Yes, a 40 cent. It went up 40 cents. So I said 50 and then 30. So I missed it. It says, John, I heard on the news today that here in Tennessee gas is dropping. Yeah, I told him on Facebook that it was going down here. William says, with my Love's reward, I get it for $2.79. Yeah, I don't have any rewards, but Buc-ee's, though, I'll be hitting Buc-ee's here again in the next few days. And as long as they still got that car wash deal, I think right now it's like $2.32. I can get it for $2.32 a gallon because I get 50 cents off buying the car wash. And the car wash is only $16. And the car wash is awesome too, which, you know, I told that last week on the live show and the week before, I think. But that's worth it. Usually it's not worth buying a car wash to save, but that one is, because it's 50 cents off a gallon, number one, and the car wash does a heck of a job. Jimbo says, John, today we got BP at Cave Run Lake for $2.99. I couldn't believe it. So you're under $3 now, Jimbo. And William says you can download Love's Reward to your phone. And Ed says, Jeff, explain that to us, because when I came over there, I was going to get a full tank of gas and get me a car wash. What it is, when you're getting your gas, it's going to ask you if you want the car wash, and you got to get the $16 one, which is the Works. You pick the Works. Then after you pick that, then you just pick whichever gas you're going to get, whether it's 87, 89, or 93, and it'll take 50 cents off of whatever the price is. They do have, I don't know if anybody showed it in a video or not, but when you're first going up the hill to Buc-ee's there, if you look to the left, right there, right after the roundabout, if you look to the left, there's a gas price sign that tells you how much you'd be paying a gallon if you got the car wash. You definitely see it coming back out. But that's all you got to do. That's all you got to do to get the 50 cent off. There's no having to sign up for nothing. It's a grand opening special is what it is. I don't know how long it's going to last. I'm hoping they still got it going right now. I don't know. I hadn't been since last week, or whenever it was the last time I went. But I know I'll have to go again here in the next few days. I'm going to go up there and get the car washed and all that, which y'all are going to know why here in just a little bit. Virginia says 337 here in Pennsylvania has one of the highest gas taxes. And Candace says, I wish we had a Buc-ee's. I want a turkey sandwich, highly recommended by Gentry at Every Day is Saturday. And John says the car wash is 4 minutes and 5 seconds long. And William says, I got Wiggle Waggles reward card last time I was up there. Yeah, see, I checked on that, William, on getting one of those too, but you got to link your bank account with it, from what they told me. And I just said, I ain't doing it. I said the heck with it. But that's just me, though. That's just me. Hey, Justin, saying ready to come back down. We didn't want to leave the other weekend. Yeah, it's always kind of hard leaving when you know you're having to leave from here. You know, it's the #1 tourist place. I've been fortunate enough to enjoy it the past 3.5 years. Let's see. Ed says, thanks a lot, Jeff, because here in just a couple of days, I think I'm going to come that way If it's all right, I'd like to swing by and say hey to you and Tootsie. Y'all, I mean, if you want to come to the camper, that's fine, but I'll have to get you a parking pass and let them know and stuff. Uh, or, I mean, you know where I'm staying. If we can't get a hold of each other, whatever, you can always stop right there at the office and let them know that you're wanting to see me. And of course, they'll give you a parking pass or whatever, or they'll holler at me, and I can come meet you. You know, and bring you to the camper or whatever. Other than that, they've gotten strict on the rules now. I can't just let that all happen Memorial Weekend, because there's a lot of craziness went on Memorial Weekend with just people coming in, and plus there wasn't no parking at all. And I think other things has happened where now they've cracked down on the rules. Because even when I had Leslie and Gary to come, I had to get a parking pass for them for them to come and see me and stuff, which was before Memorial. But they've gotten strict. I mean, they've cracked down on it even harder now. It's crazy. But yeah, that's fine, Ed. I'd love to meet you. I can't, Ed, are we friends on Facebook, Ed? I can't remember. I'm trying to remember, because if we are, you can get a hold of me, you know, that way. That way I'll know when you're in town. But you're welcome. Let's see, because the rest of his comment was, oh yeah, I read all of it. And then Leslie says, that's very specific, John. And Larry said, hey Larry, hey buddy. I hope you didn't have to work hard today. And you might have been off today. I don't know. He says, I like that view. The mountains are nice too. What I miss, Larry, because I'm not really paying attention to what all's in front of me, but I probably know what you're talking about. Virginia's saying, hey. Larry's laughing. Candace says, have you gotten a sandwich there, Jeff? No. At Buc-ee's, no. No, I hadn't got... the only thing that I've gotten food-wise at Buc-ee's is the banana pudding. That's the only thing that I've gotten food-wise. Leslie says, we didn't link our bank accounts with our Wiggles card. Okay. Well, they told me I had to sign up, or I went in there and asked, and that's what they told me that I had to do. But so I don't know, maybe they're telling me a lie then. I'm just repeating what was told to me. And y'all know me, I don't know everything. I just repeat what is told to me. Larry says, get a room. Oh Lord, yeah, what did I miss? I must have missed, I'll have to watch my own replay, I guess. He says, of all the rubbing and going on, Lord, and then Ned says, okay, thanks, Jeff. William says, I haven't activated Wiggles yet, but if that's the case, I won't. Well, Leslie and Larry says that you don't have to, undoubtedly, to get the card there, William. Hey, Natalie, saying howdy, turkey foot. And Ed says, we're friends, Jeff, but we're not on Facebook. And y'all have to figure out, I'm trying to figure out, well, do you know, Ed, do you know right now, let me know right now, what day are you coming in, Ed? And then, because I kind of sort of need to know that too, and you're going to find out why here in just a little while. So what day are you planning on coming, Ed? And then we can maybe try to figure out something like right now. Fred's saying, hey. Leslie says, you're missing nothing. Virginia saying, hey. Natalie saying, hey to everybody. Leslie says, Wiggles is fibbing you. We always use our card for points and don't have the bank account linked. Okay. Yeah, I guess they lied to me then, Leslie. Because I asked them about it, you know, just to figure out. Because I was going to try to save on the gas too. They said I had to sign up for it and then link my bank account to be able to redeem the points or something or other. And I was like, Yeah, well, I ain't gonna fool with that then. So I left. Linda saying, hey, William says, brushing my grandson's hair. He'll be a hippie in 2 months before his first haircut. Bless his heart. Well, I can understand that, William, because usually, you know, you let it grow out right there at first and stuff, and then gradually cut it as they grow up, type deal, I guess. Well, I mean, this was last year though, Leslie. When I asked him, it's not this year. It was last year when I was over here for the 7 months. I just happened to go in there one day because you know, I knew I was going to be over here for 7 months last year, and it's right there at me, you know, where I've been staying, and that's when they told me. I don't know if it was probably in the summertime when I would have asked them about that, or right before summer, and I just said the heck with it whenever they was telling me that. Uh, William says, just ask for the card, they'll give it to you, and then go from there. And then Leslie said, that's strange. Yeah, I mean, and it could have been, you know, because they was hiring new employees last year at that time too. So it could have been somebody that didn't really know what they was talking about too, Leslie. I mean, who knows? Now, you know, nowadays, who knows? And John says, where's the star of the show? The star of the show is the view right now. Y'all will get to see Tootsie. She's laying right here beside me. I'm wanting to chat for a little bit, John, before I get into everything. Because if I don't, I'll forget what I'm going to want to tell and say, and get 11 things happening at one time. And y'all know me, I can't multitask that good. I can to a certain extent, but it's hard. And I got all y'all in here chatting on top of that. Natalie says, gotta watch out for the lying scammers. Well, yeah, you're right, Natalie. And it's getting on VR now. I mean, that's what's crazy. Not in bingo or anything like that, but the fishing. When we go fishing every night, unless if we got our room full, if we get somebody new in, we'll get one of them heathens that's over on the other side of the big pond, and they'll come in and act like they're all nice. Then they'll get to asking questions like, well, where you at? Where you live at? What you do? And I mean, and that right there is a red flag to just not even speak no more to them. It ain't hard. It's a little bit harder for them to fool you, though, I think, in VR versus through emails or phone calls, I guess. John says, you're better off getting your gas at Kroger's. Well, right now I'm not, though, John. Right now it's hard to beat Buc-ee's. I mean, it really is. Let me put my phone here on life support, which I already knew that going into it, so all I gotta do is plug it up. Right quick, somebody, whoever, first one, can y'all still hear me? I got the phone plugged up. I just want to make sure it didn't kill the sound or anything, because I got both these phones plugged up actually. Okay, Fred's saying yes. Thank you, Fred. All right, back to the chat. And right quick, breaking news too. As of today, the Buc-ee's up there in Kodak, Sevierville, however you want to call it, is no longer the world's largest Buc-ee's. Texas just opened theirs today. I can't remember the name of the city, but it starts with an L if I remember right. It's the world's largest now. And then undoubtedly, Florida is in the running to beat that one. But the one in Texas right now, it's got the same amount of gas pumps, but it's 1,000 square feet larger than the one up in Kodak that's here in Tennessee. So Tennessee doesn't no longer have the world record for the largest Buc-ee's. That might be right. William, I see that comment right quick. I don't remember it being that. I thought it was like LILCO or so. It was a short name city. But anyhow, let me keep up with the chat. Let's see. Hey, Diamondback says just got on. Been very busy today. Hey, I can understand that, Diamondback. Thanks for coming in. Leslie says, well, we really just need to use the card to get discounts and specials in the store. Maybe to redeem gas points, you have to link the card. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Because I was asking about the gas instead of the discount stuff. Virginia's saying hey. Fred's saying hey. Kenny says, did you get food there, Leslie? I guess at Wiggle Waggles. And everybody's saying hey right now. Jimmy says, I'm back, had to clean dirt off. Hey, that's fine, Jimmy. I know Blaine's out running errands right quick, and he'll be back. Fred says, that's why it's best to create your own group on VR fishing. You're right, Fred. You're right. With the password. You create your own room with a password, and then only people that know the password can come in. But I've fished before and they've came in and I just ignore them because I at least got a good enough brain to not fall for that kind of stupidness. And then that's where everybody says, yeah, David says, what did you say? I can't hear. Diane says, okay, back, cook bacon and eggs. Hey, that's fine, Diane. I know some people's like it's supper time for them. Thank y'all for letting me know that you can still hear me. It says everything's bigger in Texas. That's why I hang my head in Texas. Hang my head in Tennessee. Yeah, I know that song too, Ed. There we go. Fred's got it. I knew it was a shorter word. Luling, I think's how you said it, or how you say it. Luling, Texas. They told it on the news at lunchtime today. That's when I found out it was lunch. And then that's where everybody's letting me know where it's at. Leslie says, fast with the Google, Fred. And then Virginia says, I think it's whatever that word is in Texas. My niece lives there. No, it's that other one, Virginia. It's that Luling, because I remember the news showing it. Unless if they've got the city wrong. You know how the news is. Sometimes the news doesn't have stuff right. So if Virginia's got a niece that lives there, Virginia's niece would know more than the news probably. Leslie says, Candace, we love to eat at Waggles. And she's smiling. William says, we have a Pepsi facility in Luling, Louisiana. And Virginia says, yes, it's Luling. And John says, Bucky's in Bowling Green, Kentucky. That's the one that I think Leslie and Dry Creek Beard Care and whoever else goes up that way. I know Fred stopped at it when he went up for the solar eclipse. Hey, Dan the Mountain Man. Hey, you working or you off tonight, Dan? I'm taking it you might be on. You're working in your own break right now because I know it's 8 o'clock. Hey, Tucker Toys, and what's happening? Not much at the moment, just enjoying this view, and I'm getting ready to share some news here in just a little bit. Just been sitting here chatting with everybody. Everybody's chatting with everybody else too, which I like it too. I like how y'all talk to each other and say hey to each other. Everybody's saying hey to Dan right now, and everybody's saying hey to Teleco. John says the one in Bowling Green, Kentucky doesn't open until next week. I'm like, oh, okay. So it's the other one. It's the other one in Kentucky then, I guess I was thinking about. Because I know there's one in Kentucky already open. Right there off of 75, Interstate 75. Diamondback says, beautiful view. Yeah, I know a lot of y'all like this view here. That's the reason I decided to come up here tonight. And then, of course, we'll go ride through Gatlinburg here in just a little bit. on the way back to Pigeon Forge. Dan saying hey to everybody. Leslie says that's where my family lives. It's not open yet. It's Smith's Grove. Okay. Well, I mean that tells you how much I know. It's all I can do to keep up with my own self. I just knew there was one in Kentucky somewhere that was already open. William says, Jeff, we just signed on for a Wiggle Waggles rewards and it didn't ask for an account. Number gives 3 cents discount up to 20 gallons. Well, seeing the one there that's near where I'm at the campground, it's more than 3 cents as far as if you use the card. I want to say it's like 7 cents off or something. So I wonder if there's a difference. There's probably something weird about it, but I mean, it is what it is, though. I don't know. I mean, after they told me that, though, I just said the heck with it, and I didn't worry about it no more. Yeah, Richmond, Kentucky. That's where the other Buc-ee's is. Because Leslie says they stopped at the one in Richmond, and Fred says Lexington is the one he stopped at. And Candace says, I feel like this is my weekly family chat. My week is off when I can't check in. And Teleco's saying, hey to everybody. Virginia says, does your news have anything to do with where you'll be on July 4th? Well, yeah, some of it, Virginia. Some of it. Hey, Amanda, she said, nice painting. It does look like a picture perfect painting, the view, doesn't it, Amanda? Thanks for coming in, Amanda. John says the one in Richmond, Kentucky is closed. Then the one in Kentucky that's opening next week. Oh, it's closer. I misread that. I apologize, John. It's closer than the one that's in Kentucky. Ed says, Jeff, were you at that where the fox hang? Yeah, it's just right down to the right of us. I don't know, probably 10 more spots down, give or take, where that fox was at that night that I was up here. Because Candace was asking about that earlier. And then, of course, Candace answered Ed, says, yep, Ed already asked. William says, that's where we got it all, or that's where we got it at. And Linda says, hey to everybody. Ed says, sorry, Candace, I didn't see that. And everybody's saying hey to Amanda. Fred says, Richmond is what I meant. Lexington is where I ate it. Frisch's, I think is how you pronounce that. Candace says, I don't think you were in here yet, Ed. And everybody's saying hey to Amanda right now, and I'm caught up. Oh, no, I don't want to put nobody in timeout. Nobody's done nothing wrong. I'm going to get some of my milkshake here. Amanda says, a Walgreens pharmacist invented Dr. Pepper in 1917. Well, hey, Fred, I believe you got competition in here now. Because undoubtedly Amanda's found out something that I didn't even know about. Candace says, I love Frisch's chili spaghetti. Yum. And Amanda saying hey to Linda and Fred. David saying hey to Amanda. Dan says, love the views we get in the mountains. Yeah. You're right, Dan. And that's what I like the most, too. I mean, I like coming up and seeing these views. I've got to see them in the fall now. I've seen them in the summer. I've seen them in the spring. So I've been enjoying it while I've been able to do this the past few years. Jimbo says, Buc-ee's in Richmond. How far do you live from this one? I'm about 20 minutes from there. It's always pretty busy there. Are you asking me, Jimbo, or somebody else? I didn't know who you was asking for, because I'm a long ways away as far as where I live at. I'm even, because back home, is over here in North Carolina, on the other side of these mountains y'all are staring at. Everybody's saying that. Oh, Blaine's back saying hey. Okay, he's asking John. So John, Jimbo's asking you, how far are you from the Buc-ee's in Richmond? And Amanda says, anyone born around 1917 knows. Amanda. Leslie says, outdoor fishes, we have them all around us. You're pronouncing it right, Jeff. Thank you, Leslie. I wasn't sure if I was saying that right or not. William says, everyone have a great night. Got to hit the road at 3. I'll listen in the morning. All right, William. Yeah, I'm getting ready. Blaine's back now. I'm getting ready to tell what news I'm going to tell. Amanda says, I wouldn't like the taste of peanuts and the pepper. And John says, from Columbus to Richmond is 203 miles. And Candace says, I worked at Frisch's as a teenager, Leslie. And Leslie says, we're right around 2.5 hours from Buc-ee's in Richmond. And Candace says, long time ago. And Virginia says, be safe, William. Yeah, amen on that. Be safe on the roads tomorrow, William. And then Leslie says, that's neat, Candace. And Linda's saying bye to William. So I'm caught up on the chat right now. Next week, while I got all y'all in here, I don't know that I'll be live next Tuesday. Number one reason, and I'll go ahead and change the view. Come here, Toots. Come here. Get up here. Wake your hiney up. So, I mean, if y'all want to chat with each other, that's fine. But I'm going to get Tootsie up here where you can see her, and I'm going to fill y'all in on what's coming up. Come on, get up here. Get up here. Come here. Come here. Everybody wants to say hey to you. Are we zoomed in? Can you see her snot boogers? Don't wait on them comments. I got to tell the news. Get sidetracked. So there's the star. That way everybody can see the star. Next Tuesday, I don't know if I'll be live or not. I probably won't be. One of the reasons is, a week from today, the golf cart is headed back home. Uh-oh. So y'all know what that means. If the golf cart's going home, that means the camper's going home. And yes, that is correct. A week from tomorrow, I leave Pigeon Forge. And then a few days after I get home, I'm headed to somewhere else. A lot of y'all in here already know where I'm going to be. Pretty much all of y'all should know where I'm going to be right after that. But I'll still keep it a surprise for the ones that don't know. But I know if anybody can remember last year, around this same time, y'all know where I'm heading. But yes, the golf cart and the camper is going to be going home next week. And me and Tootsie are leaving the Great Smoky Mountains. So the rest of the news, and it's not going to be all the news, but the rest that I will tell, me and Tootsie will not be back over here. At least not this year. We're off to new adventures. Once I get back from the adventure that's coming up at the end of next week. And then of course she's got an appointment once I get back from that trip. But then after we get her appointment over with and a few things that I need to do, me and Tootsie are off to our next adventure. At least that's the game plan as of right now. We're changing it up. We're going to do something different. We're going to see something different, Lord willing. A few of y'all already know what my plans are that's in here. But more to come. So stay tuned. So that's the breaking news as of right now. and I don't know if William might already be off. So I wanted to try to sort of tell all that real quick. So that's the game plan though. As far as after the family vacation that I'll be going to at the end of next week. I might try to go live again before I leave from over here. It just depends though, because I mean it's supposed to be hot, and I'm probably going to be at the pool, and I'm not sure what all I'm going to get into this weekend here. I don't, Teleco, like I said, I don't see me being back over in Pigeon Forge after I leave next week. I still could be. I still could get back in time. But I know a lot of y'all like the rod run, and I love it too. I just don't know if I'll be back in time for rod run or not. And I haven't made any plans. I hadn't made any plans at all as far as that. She's wanting to see these other people that's here. So if you sit down right there and watch right here. But anyhow, y'all are gonna find out. Y'all are gonna find out when it happens, if it does happen. That's what I say. Right now, the game plan that I've got planned is still in the works, still in the plans. Now, stuff could happen between now and then, but hopefully it's all going to pan out for me, because I've been wanting to do what I'm wanting to do. I've been wanting to do it for a while, and I'll just leave it at that. So I'll get back to where y'all can enjoy the mountain view, and I'll get back to the chatting with y'all. Alright, where did I leave off at? Let's see. Okay, right there, where everybody's saying bye to William. Leslie says, "You're good tonight." Thank you, Leslie. And Linda says, "Tootsie." And Blaine says, "I see Jeff's bullion." And then he says, "No, you're good." Let's see. Everybody's saying hey to you, Tootsie. And Candace says, "I like Lenore, not sure how to spell it, but I like your lake house too." And I appreciate that, Candace. And it's the families. It's not mine. It's the families. She's seen that on Facebook. And you just and all you did, Candace, was leave out the I. You almost had it spelled right. It's Lenior. Jimbo says, "John, that's pretty good stretch for you to Gatlinburg." And Angie saying, "Sweet Tootsie." Leslie says, well, I do love lives from where you're going next." And Lenore lives, I just love Jeff's lives. Thank you, Leslie. Candace says, "Matters not where you go, it's where we go." And Candace says, "To new adventures." Virginia says, "That's right, Candace." Diamondback says, "Cool beans, can't wait. I remember." And Amanda says, "On the road again." And John says, Where are you going to? Inquiring minds want to know. Gotta wait and see, John." And then that's where Teleco was asking me about rod run. Linda says, "Jeff, did you get a new sign for your camping spot?" Not yet, Linda. I hadn't done that yet. And and that was the other reason why I hadn't really worried about the sign, because I'm not going to be sitting in the same spot for months at a time. But I will get one. I just don't know when I'll take the time to fool with that yet, because like I said, I've got other things in the works right now. William says, I stayed. You enjoy yourself and stay safe." Hey, thank you, William. I appreciate it. And you be safe too on the roads tomorrow, William. And thanks for coming in. Amanda says, "Colorado Mountain Park is next week." And Ed says, who's going to show us the boobs at Rod Run asking for a friend? I guess you'll just have to search channels to see who all's live at Rod Run, I guess, Ed. I don't know. Gary says, good evening, everyone. Once again, I'm not on time. Hey, you're fine, Gary. I think you already know some of what I just told anyway, Gary, so don't worry about it. You hadn't really missed anything. But it pretty much, right quick, Gary, I've sort of kind of filled in everybody that next week I'm leaving, as far as here from the Great Smoky Mountains, Pigeon Forge and all. Golf cart goes home Tuesday, and the camper's going to go home Wednesday, a week from tomorrow. Blaine says, dang, it takes a lot not to be back. Great memos. Trying to figure out what he's trying to say there, but friends, life goes on. Memories, great memories, friends, but life goes on. And that's right, Blaine. I mean, well, I've always got the memories, and I've always got these videos to look back on and stuff. That's the other thing I like about YouTube. And there's where he said memories. And then Fred's saying hey, everybody's saying hey to Gary, and then William says, now, good night. Good night, William. Ed says, Jeff, I said go for it while you're young. Don't wait till you're old and crippled and feeble. Yeah, he got that off of last night's show where I was telling everybody on Fred's show that I was going to enjoy it while I was young and not crippled. But I was wanting to do this stuff before I got old and crippled. But that's just me. And Gary's saying hey to everybody. Everybody's saying hey to Gary. Virginia says, I'm in the dark. I know, Virginia. I don't think I've told you. I ain't told everybody, Virginia, but I know some know. But I'll fill you in, Virginia. And there, okay, Dan's having to go back to work. He said, I have to head back to work. See you guys later. Hey, thanks for coming in, Dan. I appreciate it, buddy. Don't work too hard. And Leslie says, but, when your best friend comes back to Tennessee, you have to come see me. Well, that's the thing, Leslie. That's why I was glad to see y'all, because I know y'all don't know. And I knew y'all were going to be back, but I don't know that I'll get to see you when you come back, when I know that y'all are coming back. I don't know that I'll be able to get that worked out. But we'll still have December though, Leslie. We'll still have December. I know I'll be home by then. I know I'll be home when cold weather hits. So at least have December to do the light walk like we've been doing. Everybody's saying bye to Dan. And Blaine says, same here, Virginia. Yeah, I know I hadn't told Leslie. I mean, Leslie knows where I'm going here in the next couple of weeks. But y'all probably got that figured out by now. But then after that, though, I hadn't told her none of that. I don't even know if I even told her that I was leaving next week either, till tonight on this show. Natalie says December Santa beard too. And then Leslie says, okay, that deserves this. And she's throwing me the darn middle finger. Leslie says, I know long term. Yes, you did. Okay. I couldn't remember if I told you when I was leaving or not this year. Blaine says, dang, you must have been going on a coast to coast road trip. Whatever it is, it will be fun and adventurous. And there's Robin Denise. Hey, Robin Denise, Dry Creek Beard Care. Hey, guys. Everybody's saying hey to Robin Denise. Yeah, I mean, like I said, though, I mean, I've only told a few as far as what my plans are after I get back from my family vacay. And I hope that I can do what I'm wanting to do. I really hadn't planned, you know, as far as plan, because it's going to be a fly by night thing. Uh, but I've been wanting to do it. What I'm wanting to do, I've been wanting to do this for actually the past couple years. I've just been coming over here, and now that I've spent dang near 4 years over here, I guess I have wore it out for me, and I'm ready to see something different. I know all y'all like seeing Pigeon Forge in the mountains, and I get that, and I do too. But hopefully, with what's to come, we'll be seeing some different stuff. Everybody's saying hey to Dry Creek right now, to Rob and Denise. And Lizzie's like, OMG, hi, Rob and Denise. And Gary says, I guess I'll have to come to Lenore on my December North Carolina trip. Yeah, well, that's fine, Gary. You got my info and stuff. Just hit me up. You know, as long as it's not that same day or time that whenever I go over there to meet them to do the Christmas light walk. And everybody's saying hey to Rob and Denise right now. Jimbo says, Jeff, will you still be doing live at least? Oh yeah, I don't know that it'll be on every Tuesday. Yeah, I'll still try to do every Tuesday. I just don't know if it'll be every Tuesday or not, because there's going to be probably days there where I'll be live on different days, and then of course y'all will have the replays to watch and things of that nature. I just don't know. I don't know how I'm going to get all that to work out either, as far as being live on every Tuesday. But that, well, I'll wait till whenever all this starts, when the ball starts rolling. You know, I'll be live, and we'll figure it out all together. We're gonna be one big happy family in here, as far as I guess traveling. I guess is a way to put it. I just don't want to tell too much yet, because one thing, I just want to make sure that this is going to happen, and then number two, I like surprising y'all. That's just me. I know a lot of people hate surprises. If you hate surprises, then don't watch my channel. Let's see. Fred's saying, hey, Rob and Denise says, thank you, Virginia. It's been quite a few weeks with everything with Dad, and then just got Rob home a little bit ago from surgery yesterday. Well, I didn't know about that. I didn't know that Rob had surgery yesterday. Lord, prayers for Rob. So I hope he's doing all right. I knew what all you had going on, Denise, with your mom and or with your dad, and then with your sister.
Eric, unlock car.
But I didn't know Rob had his surgery yesterday, so I hope everything went all right. Diamondback says, sounds exciting to me. And Candace says, I am all for the change. Blaine says, Gary, Mountains meetup is the first week of October. Make plans. And everybody's saying, or Dry Creek saying hey to everybody, and everybody's saying hey right now. Virginia says, oh my gosh, Rob and Denise, I didn't know about right. Yeah, I didn't either, Virginia. So I hope he's doing all right. I know she said that he is back home. Everybody's asking about Rob right now. And then Gary's asking Blaine about the meetup plans in October. Yes, prayers for Rob. Definitely prayers for Rob. Gary, you part of the Facebook group? It's in our channel community tab as well. And Leslie says, yes, we will be praying for Rob. And then Rob and Denise says, a little bit of a setback this morning from surgery, but other than that, he's feeling pretty good. Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad. I'll definitely keep Rob in my prayers. And Linda says, hope Rob's okay. Take it easy. Gary says, I'll have to check it out, Blaine. And Dry Creek's thanking everybody, and everybody's sending prayers and love to Rob and Denise. and they're thanking everybody. It's under Rayleigh Creative Travel, Candace, as far as his Facebook group. I don't think it's private. I think anybody can join. Is that right, Blaine? If I'm wrong, let me know. But I think it's open to the public, I think. John says, today I had my own fiasco, so to speak. I'm sure you saw me posted on Facebook what happened, Jeff. I saw you post something there, John. I didn't realize that it was a fiasco, though, but I know now what you're meaning. I didn't take it as a fiasco. Hey, Tana, saying hey to Jeff and everybody. Hey, thanks for coming in, Tana. I just told some of my news of upcoming stuff, Tana, here just a little while ago. If you want to rewind now, or you can wait and watch it later, but mark this timestamp. It was just right. I just got done finished telling it probably 5 minutes before you came in. Everybody's saying hey to Tana right now. Let's see. Blaine says, Candace, search Mountain Meetup. It should be there. I'll accept you. And Robin Lee says, it's been a few weeks, that's for sure. Had to hold Dad since he passed. The same morning, my sister had triple bypass surgery for her to be able to go to the funeral and helping Mom with everything. And you know, and I'm glad Denise told that part, because I told everybody that you had something going on with your sister, but I didn't tell them what it was. I mean, I knew what it was, but I didn't announce that part. But I told everybody a couple of weeks ago to still keep you in your prayers, Denise, you know, with you and your sister. And everybody's saying hey to Tana right now. Candace says, okay, thanks, Blaine. Everybody's saying hey right now. Tana says to Rob and Denise, I'm so sorry to hear about your dad, Denise. Sending prayers. And hey, Tana, right quick too, Rob just had surgery, and he's doing all right. He had a setback this morning, but he's at home and doing a little better. So keep Rob in your prayers too, Tana. She had just told all that right before you came in. Everybody's sending prayers. John says, that's okay, I'm going to give up hope yet. I still got 2 weeks. Well, don't give up hope, John. Just keep it in your prayers, John, and it'll all work out. It'll all work out, so don't give up hope. And Dry Creek says, appreciate that, Natalie. And everybody's thanking everybody, and everybody's appreciating everything, and everybody's sending prayers to Rob and Denise. And I'm caught up so far on the chat. Tana says, hey, Candace, and she's saying hey to everybody. Dry Creek says, sorry, Jeff, didn't mean to take over. Hey, no, Rob, Denise, y'all know good and dang well. You throw up anything in here you want to. Y'all know me. You're not. That is the least of my worries. Because we all try to look after each other that's in here and stuff. And I mean, you know us, all of us in here, we're going to want to know, you know, keep up with the info and keep up with everybody and make sure everybody's doing all right. So do not worry about that one bit, Denise, as far as with the chat or anything like that. Boy, you can see the sunset now on the mountains. That is pretty. John says, I can see a heart specialist on the 18th. I'm not giving up. That's good, John. I don't want you giving up. Virginia says, Denise, I wanted to send a card, but I didn't have your address. And everybody's still sending prayers and everything. And Angie says, we miss you, Dry Creek. And Dry Creek says, you said I could throw anything up I want. Yeah, that's right, Denise. That's right, Denise. Leslie's done throwed it at me too. She's 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 done giving me the finger because I'm not going to be here when they come back to Pigeon Forge. Yeah, y'all know me. Thumbs up, thumbs down, middle finger. I don't faze me a bit. David says, I feel like this is part of my family in here. That's right, I do too. I'm the same way, David. Larry says, okay, I'm home now from chauffeuring people around. Bless your heart, Larry. You got 4011 drive-thrus you have to go through just to please everybody. But you're a good husband, though. You're a trooper, because that's the way it is. As long as you keep everybody happy. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Oh, PB, hey, PB on the go. I didn't see PB. Yeah, I missed that. Hey, Pam. Hey, PB Pam. Thanks for coming in. I'll be on bingo later on tonight, I guess, after this. I haven't been on it all today. But thanks for coming in. And then Tana says, hey to anyone I missed. DJ's Adventures saying hey to everybody. Hey, DJ's Adventures. Hey, thanks for coming in. And everybody's thanking everybody. Blaine says, Larry, you forgot me. And Lady says, Denise, we love you. And Rob, because she done the same thing, giving me the middle finger. Yeah, that's right, John. We're all family in here. At least that's the way I feel about it. Tana's saying hey to everybody. DJ says, hey, just so you know that I will be going through some serious changes in my channel come Monday. Okay. Well, I'm in the same boat with you there, DJ. I was just telling just a little while ago that my channel ain't really changing. It's just I'm not going to be in Pigeon Forge anymore. More than likely at all this year after next week. I got pretty much 1 week left right now. Well, it's 1 week tomorrow. And then it's on to different adventures while I can, as far as that part. Virginia, Dry Creek, Beer Cave, Robin Denise says, Virginia, we haven't put our Gatlinburg PO box address on the channel. I guess I hadn't thought about that. And everybody's saying hey to everybody right now. Natalie says, we're all family in here. No one gets dismissed. And that's right, Natalie. And Robin Denise says, we love you, Larry. Or we love you and Larry. And everybody's saying hey, and Robin Denise says, so it's been a while, so Larry. Pam says, just got home catching up on the chat. Thomas saying hey. Larry says, I super chat you $50 to honk your horn and scare someone when they get well, I don't have the super chat, Larry, so I don't have to worry about that. I don't have the super chat. I'll never have the super chat. I mean, YouTube might try to monetize me, but they can try all they want to, because I'm not going to fill out all that mess just to be monetized. I'm not going to worry with it. I like chatting with all y'all. I like showing y'all things, while I can in my life. But it's pretty much, chatting with all you guys and being able to say hey to everybody and talk to everybody and stuff. I like live shows more than anything else as far as YouTube wise, but that's just me, because you get to chat with everybody, you get to see how everybody's doing. Jimbo says do it. And Larry says it's been too long, Denise. And Diamond says they're on, they come on automatic, Diamondback. And then Denise says it has, Larry. And Pam's hugging Dry Creek. and everybody's saying hey, and everybody's thanking who they're needing to thank. Natalie says, "Oh, just honk the horn, Jeff." Lord have mercy. All right, I honked it. I hit it one time. I did, Leslie, just did. She said, "Well, then honk it for free then." And Diamondback's talking to Tana. I did, Blaine. I honked it. Larry says, "That's why the dollar amount was so high, because I knew you didn't have super chat." Larry. Virginia says, Jeff's not greedy like a bunch of YouTubers who quit their jobs depending on YouTube. And Linda says, "Jeff, get out of the car and do it." That no, Linda, that's not happening. And then Fred says, "He did it." Linda says, "I love it." Blaine says, "Tootsie, I'll buy you a pup cup if you honk when someone's in front of you." Hell, she's laying down over here now, Blaine. Thomas says, "Kind of down in my back right now, Diamondback, but other than that, I'm okay. Hope you're doing well." Prayers for your back, Tana. I hope it gets better, because I know the back issues. Lord, that mess is no fun. I've had the back surgery myself. I've been there, done that. Candace says, "Are we finally going to get together this fall, Tana?" And Natalie says, "Yeah, get out and dance." And Tana says, "It would be nice, Candace." And Tana says, You're welcome, Tana." PB Pam says, "So there are 5 SEC teams coming to Omaha this week for the College World Series. Let's go Tennessee!" Right. Oh, State's in it. I didn't know North Carolina State made it. I've been keeping up with Tennessee, and I knew they'd won, but I didn't realize NC State was in it. I guess I'm gonna have to pull for NC State against Tennessee. Candace says, "We would love that. I'll drive up." Talking to Tana. Candace is talking to Tana. Angie says, "Tana, hope you feel better soon." And Virginia's sending prayers to Tana. Candace is laughing with Leslie. And Tana says, "Thank you, Virginia," and Angie. Blaine says, "NC State and Carolina in the ACC right now." And Candace says, "Prayers for Larry." Wait a minute, what are we sending prayers for Larry for? I missed that. What are we sending prayers for Larry? Denise says, "He wouldn't have it any other way, Leslie." And wait a minute. Leslie says, "Y'all need to pray for Larry. There's nothing wrong with him. I'm just a lot to handle." Oh, okay then, yeah. Prayers for Larry. Larry, you got your hands full with Leslie right now. What's she up to? What's Leslie doing? Everybody's laughing. PB Pam says, "Oh, Tana, back pain sucks. I'm sorry. I struggle with it too." Yeah. Thank the good Lord that my back's good and healthy now. I mean, I had the surgery though, but that's been, Lord, how many years has it been now? Close to 10, I guess. I watch what I pick up, and I watch what I do now. And then Fred says, "Prayers for Tana. He knows what it's like." And Blaine says, "Leslie, Larry told me he handles you just fine." PB Pam says, "Oh, duh, Blaine. Yes, of course, my bad. ACC." And Diamondback says to Tana, "Just found out my melanoma is back. I have surgery in 2 weeks. So prayers for you, Diamondback." I remember you telling, I think you told that last week. Blaine's laughing with Pam. Tana's thanking Fred and Connie. Leslie says, "That he does, Blaine." And Fred's sending prayers. PB Pam's sending prayers. And Blaine's sending prayers. Tana sending prayers to Diamondback. And that's what I say, the way we all chat in here. I mean, it's like one big family in here. And of course, that's the reason I try to at least go live every week, so we can all chat and stay caught up with each other and make sure everybody's, doing okay and stuff. Teleco sending prayers. Leslie says, "That guy looks like he jumped he'd jump if you honked again. Just say, oh Lordy. Well, I don't really know which guy you was talking about, Leslie, because I mean I'm sitting here reading off this other phone, watching y'all's comments instead of really looking around a whole lot. Yeah, Blaine says or mess himself. Natalie sending prayers, and then she says, "Never mind, he left." Linda says, "Hey, Diamondback, hope everything goes well." Diamondback, thank you, family. I will take all the prayers I can get. And then Leslie goes, "Yes," laughing. I can see the Space Needle from where I'm sitting right here. It's sort of lit up right now because it's starting to get a little dark. Teleco says, "Get out and start pointing up." Yeah, no, Teleco. Natalie says, "Nah, he would just drop his phone and then beat Jeff up." Yeah, yeah, yeah. That would more likely be with what would happen. What Natalie's saying there, versus him, pooping in his pants or peeing on himself or whatever. It's crazy how y'all make the time fly. It's already 10 till 9. Lord, I'm telling you, y'all make the time go by quick, and it needs to slow down. It needs to slow down because I don't want this next trip that's coming up to fly by. And it's already getting close enough as it is. I mean, the golf cart goes home 1 week from today. And that's why I say, once again, I don't know if I'll be live next Tuesday or not for the ones that, might be just coming in or something. I've got to take the golf cart home next Tuesday. I mean, I'm planning on doing it that morning. I just don't know, with driving there and driving right back, if I'll be beat down or not from the driving and stuff. But I'll still probably try to go live, even if it's just for like an hour or something. But if I don't go live next Tuesday though, just watch for later on in the week. I will go live. It just won't be on. If it's not on Tuesday, it'll be at the end of next week. Let me stay caught up with the chat, and then we'll go right through Gatlinburg. Leslie says, "Nah, he couldn't beat Jeff up. I could tell he was a wimp." And then Blaine says, "Teleco, I've done that before. It's funny. Car stop and look." Fred says they'll be looking for UFOs. And Blaine says it depends. And Candace says, "We talking about Biden? Thought we didn't talk about wait a minute, what?" Nobody's talking politics in here. Yeah, Teleco says, "Oh, come on, do it." And David says, if you're not live next Tuesday, I'll call my counselor and make it up." Okay, David. Yeah, you can get your counseling in, but if I happen to not be live next Tuesday, just look for the end of that week. You'll be able to get, what's the word I'm trying to come up with, or trying to say, not recuperation or whatever. You'll get your fix by the end of the week, David. As far as I'll be live. Let's see. Virginia says, "Be safe taking stuff home, Jeff." I will, Virginia. It's pretty much the golf cart and that little my outdoor compartment box. I know that's not the word I'm trying to say. my storage container, I guess. That and the golf cart, because all the wood's burned up. I burned up all my wood this past weekend, so all the wood's gone. Don't have to fool with that. It's pretty much just the golf cart and my outdoor storage box. That'll be going home Tuesday. And then I'll come back, and then Wednesday I'll leave out with the camper. Wait a minute. Hit the wrong button. Jimbo says, blow it now. And hey, Erica. Hey, thanks for coming in. Hello, everyone. Just stopped by to say hey. Prayers for everyone. Thank you, Erica. I appreciate that. Everybody's saying hey right now. Linda says, Jeff, don't do too much. Tootsie needs you rested. And Candace says, you said poopy pants. You weren't talking about Biden. Oh, my bad. Yeah. And then Natalie says the pens equals Biden. And everybody's laughing right now. And everybody's saying hey to Erica. Blaine says, no wood in the morning. That's not good. Glad you went through. Blaine. Blaine. And Pam PB says, we need to do a road trip to go see Ninja. Yeah, I know it. I know it. Ninja is something else. He's hilarious. He's a handful too. But he's hilarious. Yeah, San Antonio is a long way from us. You're right, Blaine. That's where Ninja lives. He's in Texas. That's a long way. Candace says, TMI, Blaine. Sorry about your morning wood, buddy. And then Fred says, Pam Ninja's a hoot. Excuse me. And then Virginia says, do you still like the... Yes, Virginia. I've been telling everybody that's come by my camper that I wished I'd have got that thing last October. I would have got it cheaper, and I would have got to use that thing while I was at home over the winter. Because I'm going to use it at home. I'm going to cook on that thing at home until it finally can't cook no more. And PB Pam says, yes, he is, Fred. And then it says, Jeff, are you or anyone sick of seeing these all over body deodorants? The women that sprays herself down yonder. I don't know that I've been seeing that, Linda. I'm not sure what you're really talking about right there, Linda. I hadn't seen that. What have I not seen or not in the loop about? I mean, I've been watching some of the news. Yeah, I mean, some of y'all must know what Larry don't know either, but PB Pam does. So some of y'all know what she's talking, but I don't. I'm in the dark on that. Okay, well, that if it's commercial, then that's why, because I hadn't really been watching much TV. Matter of fact, today's the first day that I even watched the news, and just so happened it's because they broke in about the conviction on Hunter Biden. Okay, so it's a YouTube commercial. All right. Blaine says, Linda, if you have to spray stuff or cologne in the Netherlands, you better leave it alone. Better consult a doctor. A bath does wonders. So it's on YouTube then. Okay. Yeah, well, that's the reason why I don't know, because I hadn't been on YouTube. I hadn't been on YouTube at all. I've been on VR and been at the pool and doing stuff in Pigeon Forge. I really hadn't been on. I know I got to get caught up on comments. I know I'm behind on comments, and I need to try to do that tonight. I know I've got comments to answer. So I gotta do that. PB Pam says, I even heard it on the radio coming home. Oh, really? And Linda says, Jeff, the commercials are for Secret deodorant and a commercial for Mando. And PB Pam says, oh, Blaine, and says that's where I see it the most. And Dry Creek Beer Care says, have you seen the Old Spice is supposed to now be for men or women? Now, yeah, I hadn't seen that either. And that's what I say, I hadn't been on YouTube in the past couple of weeks, as far as other than watching live shows. You know, that's you know, I hadn't heard about that or seen that. I appreciate y'all filling me in on that. I guess I'll have to start getting on there and watching some stuff. Blaine says, I've got to upload more of my other channel, but some nuts want to play VR. Yeah, well, Blaine, it's your fault. You're the one that got us in on the bingo mess and got us hooked. Denise says, that's weird, in my opinion, grew up with it just for men. Yeah, just for men, and now they're going to make it for men and women. But I mean, that ought to tell you how the world's evolving and changing, because all the crazy stuff we've been seeing here lately. Let's see. Candace says, is it a filter fitter spray? And Leslie says, the loom lady grosses me out, consistently saying how she smells herself when she sat down. Geez, wash that thing. I'm gonna have to look this commercial up. And Tana says, same here, Denise. And Candace says, Lord. And PB Pam says, who would those annoying people who want to play VR? and then Denise is laughing with Leslie. Natalie says, weird people today, Denise. And Fred's laughing with Blaine. And Blaine says, on a different note, have you seen the beard care products for men? It's pretty awesome. It's by Dry Creek Beard Care. Yeah, there you go. That's the products we need to be going to and sticking with, instead of this crazy stuff that we're seeing now, or supposedly seeing, as far as on YouTube. And Tana says, Leslie, yes, use some soap and water. And Teleco's they're thinking. And Ed says, hey Jeff, did you know what the blind man said when he passed the fish market? Hello, ladies. Lord have mercy, Ed. That's awful. That's like me, whenever Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville's playing, that one line there where, in the song there where he says the smell of shrimp there's beginning to boil. Well, then right after that, I sit there and say, that's not shrimp, that's my ex-wife. Linda says, Larry, you got that right. Wait a minute, did I miss Larry's comment? Where was Larry's comment? No, I don't see Larry. I might have meant Leslie's got that right. Because I don't see Larry's comment. And Leslie says, I second that, Blaine. Erica says, I seen the stank coochie and wiener spray. Lord have mercy. Blaine says, I need to buy some products, Leslie. And Amanda says, oh, good grief, crazy ass is back. Wait a minute, who are you talking about, Amanda? And Larry says, Dry Creek, please come out with some wiener spray. Tana says, yes, Blaine. I bought the hand salve and love it. Natalie says, scratch and sniff episode. There you go, Natalie. Jimbo says, bacteria, no matter where it is on the body, causes odor. Lumi deodorant for pets, privates, and beyond will treat odor on your privates in any part of your body where wish to remove odor. And Larry says, honk. Yeah, no, they're taking a picture right now, Larry. Blaine says, Larry, there's a spray for that. Or is it for your lower beard? Dry Creek, so maybe Dry Creek should come out with some cooter spray. Or coochie cooter. Everybody's laughing at what Natalie said. Yeah, Lordy. Yeah, we're on the same wavelength, that's for sure. And Larry says, Dry Creek for your stinky creek. Lord have mercy. And then Jimbo says, it was just on TV. Yeah, beaver spray's what Blaine's saying. Leslie says, I texted you the link to her video, Jeff. She's so great. Okay. I'm looking at my other phone, so I didn't see it. Amanda says, bark Tootsie. Tootsie's passed out right now. And then Jimbo says, was just on TV. And Denise says, Uncle Daddy jokes, we have bent carrot cream. There you go. Yeah, Bucky's spray. And then Erica goes, damn. Yeah, I'm going to have to watch it. Leslie sent it to me, so I'm going to have to watch it. These people here, I can't even understand what they're saying, so I dang sure ain't going to be honking no horn at them. They might be terrorists and shoot me. Now, this is a little puke and choke spray. Anton says, I hate it when you go to the store and someone comes up beside you and you can smell them. So gross. Virginia says, get the heck out of that view. You're right. Yeah, Jimbo says, blow the horn, they'll jump out and point up. Teleco says, and this video was brought to you by Jeff's Purple Peter Spray. Lord, here we go again from last week's live. Denise says, you tell him, Virginia. Virginia says, get the heck out of that view. And then Larry says, the horn is a universal language. Everyone understands. Blaine says, bent carrot spray, is it auto straighten you, or does it auto straighten you out? And then Blaine says, it's supposed to be I meant. Lord, I'm caught up on chat. All right, y'all ready? I got the window down there. I got the window down. I figured y'all be able to hear them. I got the window down. But I don't care to stick my nose out there to smell. Hey, Lordy. All right, y'all ready to ride through Gatlinburg? Head back towards Pigeon Forge. Yeah, I saw that on the news this evening, Amanda, where y'all got, matter of fact, it ain't as much as the heat wave, Amanda. Y'all getting ready to get drenched with a lot of rain. They said it was supposed to rain all week in like Miami. But you're supposed to get it too. So, hey, Amanda, be safe for this week because they're saying flooding's happening in Florida. I did see that on the news. Natalie says, are you sniffing? No, I'm not sniffing. Yeah. Are you, do you smell what's cooking? And Leslie says, don't sniff the children. They'll think you're by Leslie. David says, be real careful. Rob's still on the roof tonight. Hold on, Rob. Don't fall off. And Natalie's laughing with Leslie. All right, we'll head. Amanda says, it'll cool off. And then Fred says, oh my God, Leslie. Everybody's laughing what Leslie said. Virginia said it's supposed to be in the 90s here next week. Yeah, we're getting them at the end of this week, Virginia, the 90s. And Denise says he's holding on tight, David. So he's on the roof holding on tight. Blaine says, y'all be good. Wife and I are going to the shop. Get your minds out of the gutter. It's to do a little work. Yeah, Blaine just built him a shop. So they're having to get that all situated. That's what they've been doing the past few weeks. He's finally got power to it, so they're able to start doing some work. Larry says it's the safe thing to do, and everybody's telling Blaine, Bri. Larry says honk before you back up. All right. No, Larry, they will be looking for immigration. I need to shut up because they can hear me talk. All right. I give it a little toot. I didn't point though. I have no clue what all they were saying. All right, let me get. All right, down the road again. We'll ride through Gatlinburg and then head back to the forge. Y'all talk to each other, because that's gonna be hard for me. I mean, I got this other phone here, but I gotta watch the road. And Tootsie's up. She's looking now that I'm on the move. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Yeah, you popped up now that I'm driving. Let's see, I gotta remember, I think it's the right lane I gotta stay in. The left lane's that rough part when we get down here to Gatlinburg. I don't know. I just went by that other overlook, and this guy, I meant to stop and pull in there, but I did snap my neck right quick to look to see. They don't have the vegetation growing up as bad at that one like it did at that one I was at. And we're getting ready to see the pits. Gatlinburg. Alright, I should be back. I do, and it's probably because there's a lot of people in town too. But I know the signal kind of goes crazy until we get back here in Gatlinburg. Oh, hey, Natalie, good night. Thanks for coming in, Natalie. I see you're there. This darn intersection here, you really got to pay attention. Come on, I can be able to go if I'm on. There's a line of traffic coming behind me. And there's definitely people in town. The school's out. I hope the signal holds up. I mean, I know it held up there on the mountain and stuff, but I don't know about going down through Gatlinburg here. What they're building right there. They're doing some kind of construction back there. I think was it the welcome sign, maybe? The Great Smoky Mountains sign. Well, they're doing road work. Oh man, they must be repaving. They must be repaving, is what it looks like. Yeah, I said we're going down into the pits of Gatlinburg. That's what I was saying. Yeah, I can. Virginia's saying so far so good, Jeff. Yeah, I can see it on my phone here now, where it looks like it's good and clear. But they must be paving or what, and of course it needs it. That left-hand lane, and Rob and Denise know what I'm talking about. That left-hand lane going up through here is rough as all get out as far as this first half. But like I said, I don't know for sure if that's what they're doing, because it sounds like I'm hearing grinding or something. I, I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, right there, Dry Creek says, yeah, you want the right-hand lane, you have to dodge the manhole covers, but it's still smoother than the other lane. Yeah, I knew they'd know, and they're right. Oh, so we got to take a detour? No, I don't know. They're letting us go through. It looks like they're repaving. Well, y'all are getting to see this first. No, they're digging up. They're digging up something. They're not repaving. They're digging up on the side of the road here. I don't know if they're putting in a new water line or what. I was hoping they was repaving. Dang it. I'm kind of glad I waited till it got a little dark, because Gatlinburg's pretty at nighttime. Uh-oh, moved the camera. I think Gatlinburg's prettier at nighttime versus daytime. That's just my opinion. I like the lights more versus the daytime view. Yeah, digging up bones. They're digging up bones. Back there off the side of the road. Yeah, you're right, Rob Denise. It is pretty at nighttime, especially at winter when you get all the Christmas lights up. I do enjoy that. And I guess that's probably why I don't come much to Gatlinburg, just because I still get the wow factor when I do come here. You know, as far as getting to see all the lights and people and whatever else. But Christmas time's definitely pretty riding through here. I really enjoy that. Yeah, the NOC lights are beautiful this time. That's where Robin and Denise they'd turn around at. Got blue lights up here. Something's happened or went on. Candace says she just wants to go and eat everywhere. Yeah, I'll be smelling Fanny Farkles here in a little bit. Oh, there's an ambulance. Hope everything's all right. It's right here at Mellow Mushroom. I don't see anything happening or going on. I don't really see any people standing around looking at anything. Tom says, I enjoy trying new places to eat, talking to Candace. Yeah, it is a pretty city, Erica. That's for sure. Virginia says somebody in nasty mushrooms. There are definitely people in town. It is lively tonight. Looks like the signal's still holding up good. Yeah, y'all chat with each other. I'm having to watch the pedestrians and making sure I don't run over anybody. Oh, I heard on the news too that Puckers wasn't coming back. I don't know if that's actually true or not, but I did hear that. Ed says, hey Jeff, help me out. I know tomorrow work for me, Ed. Are you gonna be here tomorrow, Ed? I mean tomorrow work for me. I see your comment there. I mean, I can meet you at the goat coaster if that's easier for you. I can meet you. I can meet you at the goat coaster. I know you know where that's at. If tomorrow works for you, I can make it work for me. Uh, just give me a time. I'll bring Tootsie. Erica says it reminds her of Panama City. God willing, the creek does lines. I'm just 2 hours away. Well, no, you tell me a time, Ed, because you're the one having to drive here and everything, and you'll kind of probably know about what time you'll be here. You let me know. I mean, we can do it, late afternoon or something. I mean, campground's fine too. Whatever's the easiest for you. All right, yeah, 2 o'clock, that'll work. I can do 2 o'clock tomorrow. You wanna do it 2 o'clock at the campground, or you just want to meet at the goat coaster at 2 o'clock? Yeah, Ripley's is still here. I hadn't got down here to it. Okay. All right. Well, 2 o'clock then. You know what my golf cart looks like. I'll just plan on being up there with the golf cart a little before 2, and then I'll wait for you to get there, and I'll go get you a parking pass to where you can come over and park at the camper. And you'll follow me on the golf cart, and then we can hang out. David says meet at the Cat's Meow. I'm surprised Larry hadn't put that comment in, and if he has, I hadn't seen it. Yeah, Ripley's is right here across from me right now. I've got the camera on the mount here. I would show you. No, you don't. No, you don't need to bring a thing, Ed. Just yourself. Don't bring no presents. Nothing. Just bring yourself. And like I said, I can meet you there at the office. Right when you pull in the campground, you'll see the office right there. And of course, I'll have you'll see my golf cart sitting there. And I'll wait for you to, because I don't know what you look like. I hadn't met you in person. But I know you'll know who I am. And then I'll go in and get parking pass for you and stuff. You just have to introduce yourself to me whenever you see me. Well, you're all the time talking about Cat's Meow, Larry. He says, Jeff, that doesn't sound like something I do. This part up through here is like what it used to be like driving on interstates back in the day, where you hear the thump, 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 thump That's what it always reminded me of the interstates back in the day when they were all concrete and you had the little thumping noise. You know, when you cross a bridge now, you hear it when you go over bridges. And make sure you wash it first. That's what Larry's saying. Lord have mercy, there's no telling what y'all are saying on the chat right now. Jeff, that'll work. You can put a face with this ass. That's what Ed said. Or get some Lumi. Man, Lordy. That's what I love about all y'all. We can all kid around and joke in here with each other. Yeah, Tana says, oh my God, too funny. Wait a minute. Let me get up here. Hopefully this light will stay red. I got to see what Rob and Denise is saying here. Rob always says it sounds like a good headboard hitting the wall. Yeah. I didn't even think about that. Rob, that's a good way to think about it. Yeah, that is. I'd have never come up with that. It's rare that I can come up with some funny stuff. It's a damn miracle if I can come up with some funny stuff. Oh yeah, hey, well, right quick while we're telling jokes. And no, it's not the one from, because I've done forgot about it. I'll roll the window up here where y'all can hear it better. This one's a different one. I've done forgot what that other joke was that I was going to tell. But got a question. If you have sex with a prostitute while she's sleeping, is that considered rape or shoplifting? I about forgot to tell that tonight. Rob Denise went, oh my God. I'm waiting to see who all, if it's rape or shoplifting. Which one is it? Asking for a friend. Larry says won't be the first time, Leslie. That wouldn't be the first time or the second time, Jeff. Lordy. Lady says now that she thinks about it every time about Rob hitting it with the headboard. This road makes me miss the cabin. Yeah, I know it, Larry. Leslie and Larry's cabin was on this this road here. We hadn't got to it right yet. We got to go through the tunnel first. I think it's, well, no, it might be before the tunnel. I can't remember. I have more concern for the friend, just saying. Friend. Hopefully I'm back. Yeah, my buffering fiasco. Yeah, it shows I'm back now. No, I was laughing. I said, or what I was saying there before I guess I went buffering. My buffering fiasco. I said, I figured some of y'all would get a kick out of that. You know, that, I guess if you want to call it a joke. But I was going to apologize to Grandmother Virginia too. Here comes the tunnel. Probably buffer again. Reconnect. All right, I should be back. It showed it buffering again. But yeah, I blew the horn in the tunnel, and then other people started blowing the horn. But I should be back now, where y'all can hear me. I got to see what I'll catch up on the chats here when I get up here in Pigeon Forge. I want to see what Virginia said. I think I'm gonna have to get out of the and then go back in the chat because I lost the chat when I buffered. Because I saw the chat on the phone, but then it wasn't coming up on my other phone. It lost its signal there for a second. But yeah, I was the first one to blow the horn in the tunnel. I did the old dun 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 dun. And then of course everybody else chimed right in. That's tradition. I don't care what that sign says. No horn blowing in the tunnel. It's tradition. I got 2 tunnels to go through when I go home. One tunnel coming over to Pigeon Forge, but it's 2 tunnels going home. Not many people know that. As far as on Interstate 40 there, through the gorge. Uh-oh, Larry's put up the cat's meow link. Right there's your road, Larry. There's y'all's road. We just passed the road that took you to y'all's cabin. That cabin was nice too. Man, that thing was first class. Had an indoor swimming pool, which, I mean, anybody that wants to see it, go to the Harvey 5 YouTube channel there, the Harvey 5. They got a video of the cabin they stayed in. That sucker was nice. Yeah, it was, Leslie. I see her comment there. It says the cabin was beautiful. Alright, I'm tired of riding behind this slowpoke. I'm gonna go beep beep. Get out of my way, Sunday driver. What do you do when you come up on a car that's going slower than you? I go beep beep. Get out of my way, Sunday driver. I know one that's in. I know what I'm quoting. We watch that mess every day religiously of the mornings. I mean, it's already 9:30. It's after 9:30. Y'all are getting extra points or extra privileges tonight, or overtime. You're getting overtime with me. I'll get it figured out how I want to word it eventually. I gotta have a fiasco though. Alrighty, let's see. Where do I want to pull in? It's 3:09 at that gas station. Yeah, you can still see the sunset right here. Tootsie's up. She's up. Alright, let's get out from behind the trees. There we go. And why not? We started at Cookout. Well, at least I did. I wasn't live yet. But we started at Cookout, so we'll end the night across from Cookout. I'll zoom in, but I'll make sure I zoom back out before I flip the camera around so it doesn't mess it up. Okie doke, let's see. We're okay, right there. Rob always says it sounds like a headboard hitting the wall. Dave says you don't need to wash it, just spray it. And then Tana says too funny. And then Leslie says, Rob, that's a good way to think about it. And then Denise says, and now you will every time you go into yeah, hey, that's right. I'll be thinking that every time now. And then Denise says he says it every time, Leslie, and Leslie says, now we'll think of Rob every time the headboard hits the wall. Oh, God. And Larry says, won't be the first time, Leslie. Then Ed says, uh, would that be the first time or the second time, Jeff, talking about the joke I was telling? And Erica says, get a refund. And Tana says, shoplifting, probably. Larry says, this road makes me miss the cabin. And David says, sounds like a petty thief. And more concerned for the friend, just saying, what Fred's saying. And then Virginia says, oops, that's the spot where we started buffering. And then Tana let me know I was back. And Virginia says, quit calling me that. What? Grandmother, YouTube grandmother? You know that's what we all consider you as. You're our grandmother Virginia. And Leslie says, probably be called fishing for crabs. Larry says, apologize to me and Virginia. We don't appreciate that feel. I know what y'all are talking about now. Erica says she shouldn't be sleeping on the clock. Then Linda says, here we go again. Sleeping on the clock. Okay. I thought maybe you mean the knob. At first, Erica should be sleeping on the knob. But she's meaning clock. Virginia says, makes me feel. You're not old, Virginia. You're not old. We don't mean it in that way. Leslie says, we honk too. And then there's Tony says, Virginia, you're not old. Larry's crying. Leslie says, that cabin was beautiful. Erica says, what else you gonna blow in the tunnel? Lord have mercy. Fred says, Larry, do you have stock in that company asking for a friend? But the cat's meow. Virginia says, you may be surprised, Tana. And Amanda says, my pictures are in there. Lord have mercy. And then Leslie's laughing about where I was quoting Otis on Andy Griffith. Dave says 9:30 and it ain't totally dark yet. I love summer. That's right, David. Ed says, and it's still light over there. And Amanda says, I'm nauseated today because it's burning every afternoon. And Linda says, spending the evening with Jeff. Fred says, part of groundation, Jeff. Lord have mercy. Tana says, Larry, I'm scared to click on your links. And then Leslie says, cookout, you temptress. And Candace says, cookout's supposed to be really good food. It is, Candace. Larry says, do yourself a favor, Tana, click it. Jimbo says, tablet is running out of juice, going to continue on TV. Night, everyone. Hey, thanks for coming in, Jimbo. I'm getting ready to call it a night, too. Amanda says, don't click those sausage links. And then it says, got any crabs? And then said, he's gone. And then Legend says, who is gone? And says, Jeff's still here. Well, then it says, Virginia, you're precious. Jeff has loved you for like us all. And Virginia says, don't do it, Tom. And then Tony says, must be my connection then. Yeah, I should be back because it's showing me where I'm showing Cook out there clear as a bell right now. Yeah, but I'm going to unzoom because I guess me and Tootsie's going to call it a night. So let me get it unzoomed first. Lady says, we're good, Jeff. And then Tana's laughing at what Virginia said. All right, so I'm back. Oh, you're fine, Amanda. Sorry to cause long faces. I'm back. You're fine, Amanda. You're fine. All right, Toots, hop up here. We're going to tell everybody, let me get some lights on. Come here. Come on. We're going to tell everybody good night because I know you're ready to eat. David says, thanks for the super YouTube show tonight. Hey, I figured since it was pretty much the last live show from Pigeon Forge that we'd go out with a bang and go out with a little bit of overtime. Come here, Toots, get up here. Get up here. They're going to want to see you and stuff. I've definitely had fun tonight. This has been one of the best nights too. I know we've had a lot of them, but this one tonight definitely ranks right up there with the other ones. Everybody's saying hi again to you right here. Look right here. Look right here. At least we're not. Yeah, we're not zoomed in. Let's make sure we're not zoomed in. Um, let's see. Tana, hold on, man. I'm waiting for my phone to flip back over. Tana says I can't get in the chat back. So good night, Jeff and everyone. Hey, yeah. Thanks for coming in, Tana. I see your chat and stuff. But thanks for coming in. I'm getting ready to call it a night too. Erica says, guys say what a hole, what a hole. She says you didn't have to say it twice. He says I didn't. The second one was an echo. That's pretty good, Erica. That's a good one. I'm trying to remember that one. Yeah, what a hole, what a hole. Larry says Leslie and I are going out with a bang too. And everybody's saying goodnight to Tana. Oh, you're welcome, Amanda. Yeah, I enjoy going through your tunnel. But hey, yeah, I enjoyed it tonight. This one's up there with a lot of the others where we've had a heck of a time and stuff. And you know, as always, love each and every one of y'all. Always enjoy it. And Lord willing, and the creek doesn't rise, I'll try to at least go live again next Tuesday. Whether it's from here at Pigeon Forge or not, that part I don't know. I don't know if I'll do it while I'm on the road or what. Just all depends on the time and stuff. So hopefully maybe next Tuesday we'll have at least one more last live show here in Pigeon Forge before I do actually leave, because I leave the next day. But hey, everybody have a great week. Everybody try to stay cool for the ones that's going to be in the heat, or stay nearby a pool or water or creek or something. Other than that, you know, like I was saying earlier though, me and Tootsie love each and every one of y'all. We appreciate all y'all coming in and all the fun that we've had and stuff. And Lord willing, and the creek doesn't rise, we'll see you next week, at least for a little while. Good night, everybody. Love y'all. Yeah, 2 o'clock, Ed. 2 o'clock tomorrow. Okay. Well, like I say, I'll be up there at the office right when you pull in. You'll see my golf cart there next to the curb, and just let me know who you are when you see me, and I'll have your parking pass, and I'll be there, and then we'll go to the camper and hang out and gossip or whatever. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Amanda says Pigeon Forge will go out of business when you. No, I very seriously doubt it, Amanda. I very seriously doubt that. I ain't spent that kind of money here. But I'm letting all y'all tell each other good night. I'll end the show as I go up the road. You know, we're headed to the camper, Tootsie. I know you're ready to eat. Okay, Leslie, that's fine. I saw that comment. Well, since I'm at a stoplight, this will be a good time right here. And that way I can publicize it.